Franco, guys picked up your first win last week. Obviously, it must be great to get that monkey off the back, albeit the third game of the season.
Yeah, no, I think suddenly one or two actions in the other games, and we could have won maybe 3 out of 3. So but the fact that we managed to pull this one through was really important. First of all, for our character to come back from behind, but also to just get a bit of a the stimulation that we are doing the right thing. We are still heading in the right direction, and brought a new step and put some new energy in our step. So no, very excited about it, but we're still realistic, and we know that it's going to be hard work going forward. But at least, like you said, the monkeys off the back.
Francois, die leeu's het nou verloor agter die rug. Hulle het 'n groot bang begin. So dit gaan nie maklik wees nie. Terwyl die hele confidence weer op is en hulle wil terug moet kom.
Ek dink die leeu's se confidence is eintlik af nie. Ek dink dit is altyd moeilik. Hulle het 'n goeie toer gehad en hulle is regtig 'n goeie span. Ek dink ek dink soos Franco ook gesê het, die wen is 'n goeie ding. Dit is lekker om weer 'n keer wen in die kamp te hê en ons sien uit om te speel. Maar ek dink die Lions wag vir ons. Ek dink dit gaan 'n lekker game wees, veral die vorige keer waar ons daardie semi-final gespeel het. So almal sien uit vir die game.
Franco, you lost with 2 opening matches, but then you got a vital game win last week. What did that do to the team's confidence?
No, obviously the confidence was. We have a bit of a, like I always explain, a longer term plan, but by coming close in the first game and basically, losing it to 1 or 2 soft moments against the Stormers, might have, or this actually helped, especially after the start in the first half. We always planned to up the tempo against the Sunwolves in the second half of the game. We wanted to play to our strengths in the second half of the game, and we wanted to give some young guys exposure, and that was very successful, seeing that we've also won the game. So apart from the tries that we conceded in the first half, the first 240 minutes of Super Rugby has been great for us, so I'm really excited. We're going forward, we're playing better every week. There's less errors made every week, and so obviously, that helps a lot for the confidence, but we know that the next one is going to be a big challenge, and we just have to lift our game again.
Franco, you guys have reverted back to, your usual front row for the season with Charles, Torsten and Marais. And then Lood back. How important was it resting these guys for 80 minutes, or to prevent them from playing 80 minutes of rugby last week, going into this week's game against the Lions, who are arguably the most complete rugby unit in South African rugby at the moment?
And obviously it was a bit of a plan to manage the starters at this stage, so that we have a new excitement, a new hunger, and new determination again this week going into the. That's why it was so important for us to win, even though we made some changes. Now actually, I think the guys that started last week have experienced Super Rugby now, and I think already we gained on their part as well. So it was actually a very good exercise for us, freshening the starting group, and also giving game time to the rest of the group. That way, if we want to be competitive, we have to have 50 players, that can play at this level, and in the same time, it will keep freshen and keep the competition high. It will freshen up the side every week, and so it's definitely going to help with enthusiasm, because that's the main thing for me this week. Our theme this week is to have enthusiasm, to go out there to play with joy again, and not let any the pressure can get to us. I know the expectation of our fans are big, but we are very realistic. And by the only way we're going to get better is by keep on having that enthusiastic feel around the team.
And then obviously your defence will be a key this week. As you mentioned yesterday, 3 soft tries, or tries you felt were soft. And it's almost a bit of the song of the season so far, that a lot of the tries have been fairly softish tries.
Yeah, but still, it's not system errors. It's maybe one or two individuals that, and it's funny enough, it's not the same individual. It's just the falling off tackles, and it's not it's not that we're not in a position to make the tackle. It's just confidence in defense, and it's just confidence in the newer approach that we have. It's just confidence. Not everybody has the experience. Now, experience is not what you do, what you know, is what you do with what you know. So they don't yet have that ability to block the pressure of the game out, and therefore every tackle is a bit of a rushed thing. And when they get confidence in their own ability and arrogance in their own capability, I think we'll fall off less tackles. But that's only going to come the more we play and the more we work at it. So defense wins finals. We know that. It's a fact. So we work really hard at it. So if somebody feels we're falling off, that's true. But hopefully we will become less and less. It's like knocking a ball or being too flat or not scrumming well or missing the line out. With hard work, it will get right. And we really haven't stopped working. We're not near to accomplish fight. So we will always fight to get every aspect of our game good.
Franco, gaan julle 'n bietjie met Stuart Berry gesels voor die game. Vir die laaste tyd was hy heeltemal konsekwent in sy execution gewees.
Wat help dit?
Franco, were you a bit concerned with the discipline on Saturday? With some of the senior players, if you look at the penalties given away by Cheetahs, by Raymond, Rhule and Niel got a yellow card, two of Prinsloo's penalties. Were you a bit concerned that those were the experienced players giving away the penalties and heading towards the Lions, who are very good at their tight phases? You simply can't give away so many penalties.
Agreed, Jonkie. It's obviously discipline. Every game is important. We fortunately in the structured facet of play where we usually penalised a lot, that's not happening. So I agree. I think Raymond's the first guy to say that, he gave away a soft one there. I think Boom was so keen and excited to contribute, but there's always an excuse for that. But I can't agree more that discipline is going to be essential. I saw they only gave away 5 penalties on the weekend. We're at about 11. We need to get it under 8, and otherwise it's going to be a long day. Agreed.
So you guys came from behind yesterday. How much? Like yesterday, sorry, last week. It's happened quite a few times against you where you guys are leading the game and it was a reversal of fortunes. You guys must be quite chuffed with the fact that you, albeit you shouldn't have been in a position, that you're able to get back into the game when you chase a game.
Yes, Morgan, I think we got confidence in our structures, and we just went back to do the job that we planned to do, just the execution of plays. I must say the Sunwolves put us under a lot of pressure with that 2 kicks that bounced in their hands, and we didn't plan for that, but luckily everybody stick to the game plan, and we got the result. So the confidence is up, and we know we're doing the right thing.
Okay. And Jan Ackerman, you guys are pretty much in the same position Jan Ackerman was with his team 3-4 years ago. What do you think it is that Ackers has done right with his team over the last few years?
I think he put belief in their system and structures. I think there's a great vibe under the Lions team as well, and if you go back a few years, you didn't even know one of them, and we're in the same situation. If you believe in something and everybody believes in the same thing, you'll get success, and I think Ackers got that right.